Well, it's January 15th, 2022, so you know what that means. It's time for another False Ducks video blog. I did one in January of last year, a ramble I called it. This is another January ramble, kind of talking about what's going on. I won't be outside here very long because I live in Canada, in Demarest-ville, Ontario, which nobody knows where that is. But according to Google, when I asked her this morning, it was like minus 19 degrees Celsius out here, which is pretty darn cold. I've had my cold water freeze today already in my tap in the bathroom sink, even though we left it dripping. But anyways, that's rambling too much. But I'm going to turn around a little bit and show you here. There's my creek down there, and it is, if you can see it, it's running just a little bit. A lot of it's frozen though, and I'm going to be frozen out here. So what's going on for 2022? First of all, sad news. I will be posting about this soon. The Weepies broke up. Deb Talon and Steve Tannen, husband and wife team. Apparently they divorced in January of 2021, but didn't announce it till November of 2021. Last year, and so I found out about it yesterday, and I was upset about that because I was hoping to see them again. I saw them in 2016 and 2018 in Toronto, and they're awesome. I was hoping to get another album from them, but I don't think that's going to happen now. Maybe some individual stuff from Steve or from Deb would be awesome. Her last album, Lucky Girl, was really good, so hoping maybe we'll see some of their individual talents this year, but sad that the Weepies are no longer going to be recording together or touring together. They're doing some concerts in the United States, wrapping up on January 22nd. I live in Canada. COVID-19 restrictions, you can't get there. Speaking of COVID-19, Omicron. Yeah, I know, it sounds like a Transformer. Hey, by the way, I went to a Transformers convention back in December. Really enjoyed it. Got to do the script reading this year as a character called Tripredicus, yay! And I have already posted about that, but my daughter sent me the recordings recently, so I'm going to be putting that up on the blog. For the rest of January 2022, I want to finish reading some of the Cool and Lamb books, which is a detective series by Earl Stanley Gardner, who's famous for his Perry Mason books, but he wrote a series of books about Donald Lamb and Bertha Cool's detective agency. There are about 29 of them, I think, or 30. I think 30, because there was an undiscovered one, but they printed that one, and I read that. It was actually supposed to be the second in the series, so I've read 9 of them so far. So my goal would be to get to maybe 20 out of the 30 this year. That would be good. What else? Health. Back on the prednisone again, dealing with the polymyalgia rheumatica. That is not something that I really enjoy, but hopefully we'll start weaning that off of that. A lot of that came as a result of my second dose Moderna for COVID-19. I've had my booster, and let me just say again, if you haven't had a vaccine, get one. If you haven't had a booster, get one. Stop being a baby about this, you know what? All of us have survived. It's all good, and we all want to continue to survive. So let's just get this done and get it over with, and maybe we can get back to some sense of normalcy and going to movies and going to concerts and things like that again. The rest of the year, I don't have too many other goals. You know, I continue to do my Sinatra posts every day, and then every once in a while I do a False Ducks video blog. So I'm just gonna say my goals are, you know, to live and love and be happy, get over this COVID-19 thing, find another band, I guess, to enjoy. There must be some other ones out there. I really like Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. My son got me an album for Christmas of sort of B-side stuff. Just listened to it today. It's pretty good. And of course I love Sinatra. And I'm going to be posting soon about Dottie Reed, who is she didn't do a lot of stuff, but we'll continue to find more things to post on our blog, on my blog, and write about hopefully this year. We're over 10 years now, so I'm heading back towards the house. For some reason, there's some little thing living under my house. Not quite sure what it is. We got to capture that thing. It may be out from underneath there now, but makes a heck of a noise and wakes you up in the middle of the night. But I'll tell you, trying to do a video blog in this kind of weather, you walk and you talk and you breathe heavily. So get outside. Sun is shining. Even though it's cold, dress for the weather. Get outside. Stay socially distanced. Do what you can. Enjoy your life. Enjoy this wonderful planet and try to keep it going strong. This is Scott Henderson, going back into a warmer house. Peace and love, like Ringo Starr always says, and Happy New Year 2022.